everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is just a couple days until Christmas and I wanted to wish everybody a happy holiday and a happy new year. Right now I have really been spending just some time to relax and decompress and reflect on the year that I've had. I'm still working with my retainer clients right now and a few gigs that I can pick up here and there, but for the most part the UGC space is quite slow this time of year because brands are not looking for creators. Sorry, there are 3 dogs in the house, so if you can hear little footsteps, that's them. But anyways, this is a slow time of year to actually land new deals because it's the end of the year and it's the end of Q4. But going into January and February, I'm assuming a lot of things are going to be picking up. So I'm preparing for that and I'm just getting time to relax right now while I can. I also moved out of my condo in Toronto. My fiance and I actually moved in with his parents right now because we are moving cities. We moved out of Toronto simply just to save money. Our rent was honestly so expensive for what we were getting, and I honestly just wanted to get out of the space. So we'll be looking for somewhere new to live starting in Jan-Feb, and all of our furniture right now is in a storage locker, which isn't actually too expensive to keep. I am so excited for 2025 and I think some really great things are going to come out of it. I have been working for myself for over a year now, which is absolutely insane. I documented bits and pieces of my journey on YouTube. If you look at some of my first couple videos, I didn't go too deep into them, but I did share with you guys when I quit my job and when I was starting UGC. So you can kind of follow along with those videos and see how long it kind of took me to get into UGC and some of my realistic outcomes, because of course you can see a lot of people find really fast success online in these digital spaces, but often, or for the most part, that is not realistic for everyone, and I definitely did experience that. It took me several months to even make my first 4-figure month, and let alone multiple 4-figure months. I've always been pretty transparent on my channel about how much I make as a UGC creator.
Sorry, I'm a little hungry.
Oh, he's hungry.
Coffee.
That's the thing about filming when you live with a bunch of people in the house, let alone your in-laws. You always have to make sure that they're either out of the house or just somewhere in the house where they can't hear you. They're both gone right now, and that's why I decided to film. But Adrian is obviously home. I don't care if he sees me filming. But anyways, back to it. I've always been very transparent about how much money I make as a UGC creator and just in general. I tried to even start like a monthly income series. That didn't really go so well just because it is really time consuming. I would like to pick that up, but I don't know if that's really interesting content for this channel. I'm closing and averaging my months with UGC alone around $3,000 to $5,000 per month. Obviously, when you're working for yourself and when you're freelancing, there are some pretty high fluctuations. So I definitely see fluctuations in my monthly income as a creator. And if you are doing it full time, that is something that you have to just expect and know. You are not going to be making the same amount of money every single month. So prepare for your low months and save when you do make a little extra for the month, and just put it in your savings, invest it, do something, because nothing is certain when you're self-employed. He's grinding coffee beans. Another thing I wanted to mention on my channel is that we just hit 1,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. I know I don't have a crazy posting schedule, and for the last couple months, it has been either once a month or once every 2 months, which I know is not good, because when I did start this channel, I was posting actually at least once a week or multiple videos per week, which was totally awesome. I would love to get back into that. As we know, making long form content like on YouTube and stuff, it takes a lot of time. So I definitely, my UGC business picked up, and then things happen, life happens, and as my UGC business started picking up, I started pumping out less videos because I just don't have the time. When I started this channel, I was literally unemployed and I had a lot of time on my hands. So I was able to put out maybe even like 2 to 3 videos a week. Regardless of that, I would love to see in 2025 me put out more videos per week. YouTube is honestly such a great platform to be on, and you can really connect with people online in ways that you just can't on short form video platforms like TikTok or Instagram. When I look back and see how this year has unfolded and played out, it is honestly insane that I've been able to actually start working for myself and make multiple 4-figure months and live off of that. I know in the beginning when I first quit my job in 2023, it was extremely scary, and for at least a good 6 months at the back of my head, I still didn't really believe that I could do anything for myself, and I always thought, okay, that I was gonna go back to like a 9-to-5 job. And the longer I go working for myself, that fear or that thought just goes away somehow. I love how being in the digital space, you can go in so many different directions as well. Something in 2025 that I really want to get into is actually digital products. Digital products do take a lot of upfront time and investment, but over time they can become a lot more passive than, say, for example, just doing UGC videos, which, you know, nothing about a UGC video is really passive unless you are whitelisting the video, or if they're running your videos with ads and paying you for usage rights over a period of time. Sure, that can be passive. For the most part, I do want to dive into digital products. And right now, there is no other online skill that I am very knowledgeable about other than UGC. So of course, for my first digital product, that is where I'm going to be putting my eggs in. And because I have been doing UGC still for less than a year and a half, I am going to be targeting UGC beginners and people who have not yet started their UGC journey. I just feel like unless I have 2 to 3 or more years doing something, that's when I can maybe start targeting higher level creators. And I definitely want to get there someday, but I think I can offer the most kind of value to beginners and people who have not yet started. Like, I would definitely be a go-to person for that. Then once I have experience working with beginners, I would love to upgrade to intermediate creators and take on more high level kind of creators and situations. And also to mention, I just started a Stan store. It's similar to like a link tree where you can post a bunch of your links. However, Stan store allows you to host digital products in there, so people can go to your Stan store and then purchase your product. I just put out my first UGC beginner guide on there, and the strategy that I'm using to market my guide is pretty much all through Instagram. So I started a separate UGC Instagram, and I am just posting reels and trying to drive organic traffic to my Stan store. This YouTube channel is going to be another avenue to drive traffic there to help new UGC creators find this guide. And you'll also be able to see that I am offering coaching through my Stan store as well. So those are some updates for 2025 and what I really want to hone in on, and it will help me open up a new revenue stream for myself that is tied to UGC, but it's not exactly me creating UGC. What I'm doing is I am taking maybe 2 to 3 or 4 top creators who are very successful with their digital products, especially for UGC, and I am basically not replicating step by step from them, but I'm using them as a North Star to see, you know, how they're marketing themselves on Instagram to drive traffic to their Stan stores. Obviously, most of the very successful people doing this have been doing this for years. So you always have to keep that in mind whenever you're starting something new. Like, give yourself time. A lot of people, even when they're pushing out digital products, don't even see sales for months. I often see a lot of people start to find success in month number 4, which is so weird. Now that I'm seeing that, maybe like that's a lucky number. And it's pretty funny because even in my UGC journey, I remember month 4 actually being a pretty lucrative month, and everything before that, it's a lot of just like crickets and very like not a lot of money. So give yourself time when whatever you're doing, whether you're starting UGC this year or you're getting into digital products like me. Give yourself time. It may take weeks, it may take months, but if you are serious about starting a new stream of income, stick to it and don't give up. I have actually already made a sale for my UGC beginner guide, which is amazing. Like, I can't even believe that is real, but I have been doing it for about 2 weeks now, and I have seen one sale come in already, and I believe I'm sitting just below like 20 email leads. So people who have signed up with their email, and the way I'm attracting people to sign up with their emails is through offering free stuff. So what I'm doing is I went ahead and I got 100 brand emails and I put them all into an Excel document, made it all pretty, broken it up by like niche and everything, and I'm offering that for free if you sign up for my email list. So that is the beginning of my Stan store and my digital product journey with UGC. I plan to put out some other products in the future, and I can always guide you guys and update you guys on that journey to see how it goes, because it's just a hot thing right now. So that has been some of my recent updates in the last few weeks, in the last few months. I am so appreciative if you guys are following my journey, whether it's through UGC or just working for myself and building different streams of income. I'm super excited to see what 2025 has to offer. Honestly, I have a good feeling about it. I hope that's a good thing, because if I have a good feeling and then it doesn't turn out good, that's a different story, and that would be pretty discouraging. But I have a good feeling now that I have more than a year doing this, and nothing is as crazy as quitting your 9-to-5 job and not knowing what to do and not being able to get a job, which was what I experienced at the beginning of this year. So it can't really be worse than that. I think it will only be going up from here. If you are on your own journey, I wish you all of the luck, and I hope 2025 is a great year for you. Let's stay in touch. Be sure to subscribe to the channel to follow my journey, and it would mean so much if you could interact with this video, whether through liking or commenting, to support the algorithm. Also, let me know what you guys want to see next in a video. Just leave a comment down below. Okay, guys. Love you. Bye.